You mentioned disrespect to the face of boxing. I mean, just it made me think about Terence Crawford. Obviously, just retired, man. Right on time. Did still have something to prove. What's your thoughts? Terence.
What does he have to prove?
Oh, I don't think he has anything to prove. I'm just asking what, like, your opinion. Do you think it's right on time? Was good timing?
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
Most fighters leave the ring on their shields, broken and penniless, but Terence "Bud" Crawford just did the unthinkable. He walked away while holding all the cards, leaving the boxing establishment in a state of absolute shock. While the world is debating if he'll ever step back through those ropes, one man is standing in his corner, nodding in total approval. Andre Ward, a legend who pulled off the same Houdini act years ago, didn't just support the move, he called it perfect. This isn't just a retirement story. It's a full-scale rebellion against a system that has tried to bleed fighters dry for decades.
Personally, I wouldn't be mad if I never see Terence fight again. The way he performed, getting ready to be 38, I think, in a few days. Man, what better way to go out? What better way to tell the game goodbye? What better way? Who you gonna fight? I was arguing with Max on the way to the venue about Boots Ennis. Nah, we don't go fight Canelo and then go back and fight Boots Ennis. I saw a report today, somebody was talking about him going up to light heavyweight. Nah, we don't go up to light heavyweight. We just went up 3 weight classes since the Spence fight and 2 weight classes since the Madrimov fight, my last fight. This is the perfect send-off, Roy.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Without
it's
a question.
The perfect send-off.
For years, the boxing world told us Terence Crawford was a boring fighter who couldn't sell tickets. They labeled him unmarketable and tried to tuck him away in the shadows while promoting flashier, less talented names. But that narrative died the moment Crawford stepped into the ring with Canelo Alvarez. He didn't just win, he dismantled the pound-for-pound king and treated weight classes like they were mere suggestions. It was the ultimate mic drop. By walking away immediately after that victory, Crawford silenced every critic who ever doubted his star power. He proved that greatness isn't something promoters give you, it's something you take, and once you have it, you don't owe the establishment a single thing.
I want to thank Red, Saul, Chet, Bernard, Dr. Conroy, Steven, Paulina, Shakur, Denise. I want to thank Julie. I want to thank Jessica, Ish, most importantly, my brother. I want to thank Harrison, my brother. I want to thank everybody that had a part in making this a success. Mama, Grandma, we made it.
But behind that victory was a darker reality that Andre Ward recently brought to light. Ward revealed that Crawford had been fighting an uphill battle against an industry-wide smear campaign for the better part of a decade. From networks refusing to put up the big money to sanctioning bodies trying to bury his achievements, the sabotage was real. The goal was simple: keep Crawford's value low so the power players could keep a bigger piece of the pie. Ward, who faced similar hurdles during his undefeated run, sees Crawford's exit as the ultimate FU to the people who tried to hold him back. He didn't just beat his opponents, he beat the system that was designed to make him fail.
Terence Crawford is not happy that you're not giving him his flowers despite his accomplishments. Terence Crawford is apparently a tad bitter over the lack of acknowledgement and recognition that he got, not only for his win over Israel Madrimov last August, but pretty much for all of his accomplishments throughout his professional career. During an interview, the 37-year-old undefeated boxer from Nebraska has expressed confusion and frustration as to why he isn't getting recognized or adored despite being undefeated and being ranked as a pound-for-pound boxer. During his interview with the YouTube channel Bernie the Boxer, Terence Crawford expressed bitterness and feels unappreciated as well as invalidated by the public, who mostly are saying that Crawford hasn't really beaten anyone impressive. Supporters, on the other hand, argued that Terence Crawford is a 4-division champion and was constantly ranked as a pound-for-pound fighter, an achievement that no matter how much critics twist and bend, will forever be factual.
This leads us to the real war currently tearing boxing apart: the battle against the vultures in suits. Andre Ward hasn't held back, calling out the WBC and other sanctioning bodies for what they truly are: opportunistic organizations that take a massive percentage of a fighter's hard-earned purse just for a plastic trophy. When Crawford famously told the WBC he wasn't paying their fees, he wasn't just being difficult, he was taking a stand for every fighter who has been taxed into poverty. Ward argues that these organizations offer zero protection and zero health care, yet they want a 3% cut of every multi-million-dollar payday. It's a parasitic relationship that Crawford finally had the guts to sever.
And I stand on that. Please, I would love to talk to any of these guys. And I was trying to put something together with Mauricio where we had sort of like an open dialogue and debate about what these things are about. Explain to me how you justify taking 3%. Like, we come to, and fighters aren't supposed to talk about this stuff. We're just supposed to shut up and fight, you know? But those days are over. And nobody can explain to me who enacted these sanctioning bodies. Who came up with 3%? Why is it not 5? Why is it not 1? Why is it not 2? And is it going to increase at any point in time? And then that 3%, what are you doing with it? Now, Mauricio came with a list of things. Oh, we're helping fighters, this and that. Shouldn't I have some say in where my money goes? Like, you can opt into this or you cannot opt in, but if you opt in, it's helping fighters who get hurt in the ring, fighters who need benefits. Like, I'm down to do that if I can opt in, and I probably would opt in sometime because I want to see fighters get help. But you're just trained to just do it. You're a champion. Yeah, but he's also a champion. He's also a champion.
The narrative is shifting, and the four-belt era is starting to look like a giant scam. Crawford and Ward are leading a new movement that prioritizes the Ring Magazine belt, the one the fans actually respect, over the alphabet soup of titles that clutter the sport.
I don't know if a belt or a specific belt like measured, you know, like quantified a certain period, but like you're trained to believe that, man, you want these belts for, you know, for validation. And so my BA belt is my first championship I ever won. It has a special place. And then, of course, you want the green belt. Floyd had it, Ali had it, so I want that green belt. So you want those belts for those kind of reasons. But then when you get them, you start to do the math. Like, bro, I get sick randomly sometimes when I think about, just use my last 2 fights, the amount of sanction fees that I had to pay. It kind of takes away the love for it, you know? Now, the Ring Magazine belt, I love that belt. No fees. No fees, and you're the guy with that belt. Like, I'm recognized as the guy. So I love the Ring Magazine belt. It's got great history. But all these other belts, man, it's robbery.
To them, the undisputed tag is just a marketing gimmick used by sanctioning bodies to collect more fees. Crawford's stance has sent a clear message. You don't need a specific green belt to be the king. If the fans know you're the best, the trophy is irrelevant. By retiring without those belts, Crawford essentially stripped the WBC of its power, proving that the man makes the title, not the other way around.
Mauricio, you know, got a lot to say about me not paying him $300,000 plus another $100K something for sanction fees, right? Then he gonna tell me I ain't even apologize. Like, who the fuck you think I am? Boy, you better slap your fucking self. Ain't paying your ass shit. Fuck you talking about pay you $300,000. What makes you so motherfucking better than any other sanction bodies? Huh? Answer that question. What makes you better than the WBO, the IBF, or the WBA? Everybody accepted what I was giving them. But you, the WBC, think that you better than everybody, don't you? So since you, the WBC, and you got the fucking green belt, which don't mean fucking shit, the fucking real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You want me to pay you more than the other sanction bodies because you feel like you better than them. How in the world all the sanction bodies agreed to the same amount, but you sit your motherfucking ass up there and say that I need to apologize to you? The fuck? You can take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway. The fuck am I paying you every time I step foot in the fucking ring?
What makes this retirement truly perfect in Ward's eyes is the rare achievement of leaving with both health and wealth. In a sport where most legends end up as cautionary tales, slurring their speech and fighting in exhibitions just to pay the rent, Crawford is walking away as a multi-millionaire with his mind fully intact. He followed the blueprint laid out by Ward and Mayweather, refusing to give the sport one last fight that usually ends in disaster. Leaving at the absolute top while you're still the best in the world is the ultimate power move. It's a level of discipline that most human beings simply don't possess, and it cements his legacy as a genius both inside and outside the ropes.
I want to thank Bomac. I want to thank Red, Saul, Chet, Bernard, Dr. Conroy, Steven, Paulina, Shakur, Denise. I want to thank Julie. I want to thank Jessica, Ish, most importantly, my brother. I want to thank Harrison, my brother. I want to thank everybody that had a part in making this a success. Mama, Grandma, we made it. We made it. You know, it's been a journey, you know? It's been a journey. I remember, like it was yesterday, I went to quit boxing. You know, it was getting to the point where I didn't enjoy it no more. I didn't love it no more. And Bomac, you know, he always, hey, don't worry about it, man. Just keep going. It's gonna all pay off one day. And I'm like, man, fuck boxing. you know, but them having the faith in me and keeping me on the narrow arrow, you know, is what y'all see today.
But while the old guard is crumbling, a new world order is rising. With the TKO Group, the powerhouse behind the UFC, and the massive financial backing of the Saudis, led by Turki Al-Sheikh, the traditional sanctioning bodies are becoming irrelevant. We're seeing a shift toward a single entity model where the best fight, the best without the political roadblocks of the past. Andre Ward noted that we have to give this new era time to play out, but the writing is on the wall. If these new players can provide the structure that the WBC failed to offer, the era of belt politics might finally be dead. Crawford may have been the first to walk through the door, but he certainly won't be the last.
Your take, maybe I've just missed it, but TKO Group, obviously, UBO coming into boxing, trying to change the Muhammad Ali Act,
Gotta let it play out, bro. I'm gonna speak on that at some point in time. You know, I know it's a lot of commentary right now. I'm not a person that is going to just pass judgment. When you see an MVP promotional company, you have to give it time. When you see a Turki Al-Sheikh, you have to give it time. When you see what Dana and his team are trying to do, you have to give it time. So there's always, everybody wants to be first, everybody wants to react, you have to give it time. Let it play out, and over time you'll see if it benefited boxing or hurt boxing.
Of course, whenever a legend like Ward talks about retirement, the rumors of a comeback start swirling. People have been begging to see Ward return to face the likes of Jake Paul or even Anthony Joshua in a freak fight for the ages. But Ward's reaction to these rumors is telling. He's not chasing the spotlight. He's savvy enough to know that he could cause a massive stir with a single tweet, but he's simply not interested in the circus. He's content watching the new generation navigate the minefield he already crossed. While he didn't completely slam the door shut, he made it clear. He's not running toward a payday. He's already won the game.
Man, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, man. I'm enjoying life, and I'm just enjoying what I'm doing, bro. So, time will tell if any of that stuff materializes. I'm certainly not chasing it. I'm certainly not running, trying to, I'm not trying to do too much to try to get nothing like that. Like, I'm very savvy with media. And if I wanted to really cause a stir, it can really cause a stir. and it's not what I'm interested in. You know, something like that happens and it makes sense, we'll see. But I'm not. This isn't like me trying to chase, because I could be doing a lot more and saying a lot more than what I do. I'm just not interested in it. You know what I mean? It's other stuff to talk about, and it's really not about me. It's about these other guys, young guys, contenders, champions, guys that's been there. That's what I love talking about, man. I've had my time. If something falls in my lap that makes sense, yep, we'll see. But I'm not chasing that.
Great interviews, bro.
So, did Terence Crawford just provide the roadmap for every future superstar? By ignoring the belts, fighting the smear campaigns, and walking away at the peak of his powers, he has redefined what it means to be a successful prize fighter. The era of bowing down to sanctioning bodies for the sake of a legacy is over. Legacy isn't built with gold-plated trophies. It's built through the respect of your peers and the fear of your rivals. Crawford's perfect exit might just be the most important win of his career, leaving us to wonder, if the belts don't matter anymore, what exactly are these fighters even fighting for?
This just came to my mind. I got the key to the city, right? A lot of y'all probably don't know, but this is my second key to the city. Let's go, bud! So that means today my day, right? That's your day. Okay, so T, you can have that day, all right? The first key to the city is March 4th, the same day as my son. It's a special day, but at the same time, I would never take the light or take anything away from my son, you know, so he can have that day. But tell me, what do this open?
Today, whatever you want.
Hey, y'all got that on camera? Today, September 27th, anything I want is mine. I don't want to hear nothing. If I go in a restaurant and say y'all packed and y'all ain't got no room, I'm gonna say, today, thank you, everyone.
That's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.